What's up, everybody? Here we are in the Jaguar's Den, and all the way from Madera, California, which is about 2.5 hours away from the Jaguar's Den. This gentleman joining me, his name is Alec O-B. It's
Hey,
like
I don't care how old you are, fool. You see that mannequin, you want to slap that ass, fool.
I took a mental picture, dog.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one right there.
What was the first? I mean, we have porno sitting right next to you. When was the first time you saw a porno?
Wow, really going in with the hard-hitting questions
Mm-hmm.
right away, dude. Well, first of all, let me express my gratitude for you inviting me onto the Jaguars then, bro.
Nice subject change. Thank
Where are
you.
my manners? No, I'm going to get into it because I
All
want to
right.
talk about porn. Viejo.
Fuck.
That's right, viejo. Hey, no, but... And happy you invited me. We just did a show over there at the well, real
Yeah,
quick, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Which
yeah.
was a fun show.
Mm-hmm.
We both did all right, you know?
No, I heard someone say recently like the best comics think that they suck at comedy,
Yeah, I fucking suck.
and I did fucking great today.
I fucking suck.
No, hey,
Yeah.
it's telling right there.
Nah, but we're trying to get better, you know?
Yeah,
And Anthony invited me over to do this Jaguars Den podcast. And here we are. And one of the first things I see in his room is, lo and behold, a Playboy magazine. And honestly, I've never
two.
Two. Oh, yeah, there's
The cover's missing off one for
wow.
can't say why.
Yeah, research purposes. No, but I mean, honestly, I'm 25. Okay, I don't think I'm old.
Damn,
or that young.
I'm unk.
You are young, fool.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Look at your hairline, perro. Come on. No, but the fucking.
Yeah, come on, dog.
I've never looked through I've never looked through a Playboy magazine till today, and
Yeah,
I did not know they described them with the height, like size, weight, and dimensions, man.
can you just look in there right now? Like, just don't show the picture. Obviously, it's a family show, but what's give us like the name of the first porn star you see and their dimensions. Ooh.
Here, I'm gonna go back to the first one I saw.
And we'll guess the ethnicity.
Amanda Rose, 5'5", 120 pounds, 34C.
Okay, not bad. She did good in school.
She passed.
That's actually bad in the Mexican schools, but
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
yeah.
Amanda Rose, guess her ethnicity.
Well, I saw, but I think the audience can guess right now. We'll pause so you can type it in comments. She is.
A white bitch.
Yeah, there we go. Who got it right?
Snowflake. She a snow bunny, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you like snow bunnies?
Yeah, I like white bitches. I've never had the
terrible.
opportunity.
They're
Hey,
terrible.
but porn though,
Yeah.
I think I was like, had to be like 12, 13, dude.
Fuck. Like willingly, like, because I hear sometimes people are like, no, dude, I was at my homie's house. We were watching the Wii, and then like my homie like he had put a video on. We were on Omegle. We were looking. What was your story?
Channel 487 on Dish Network.
No, mom is
Scrolling through all the channels.
Yeah.
And then for one reason, it was just unlocked, food. And honestly, I never knew that if someone was just paying for a porn channel
Yeah.
on our like account, or if that channel was just unlocked and free to the public. But that's where I started watching porn, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
And do you remember like the first type of video, or was it like
It was
you
Cat
know,
House.
what is that?
It was like just a house.
Good name.
House of bitches, you know?
Oh,
That'd be fucking.
right.
Dad had brought his son there.
Oh, okay.
to
Is
get some
that
pussy?
that's ironic because you had a joke today about having a threesome with your dad. Is that kind of like inspired by that, or
My dad's a pervert. He is. My dad's a fucking freak.
can you talk about that, or is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
like
yeah.
so?
Ask away. He
How
don't
is he?
speak English.
How is he a pervert? Like, I mean, I'm not asking you to get
No.
accuse him here, but like, there's like, there's certain guy things like Mexican dad things that like they like say a booty walk by and they're like, I don't know, like what's something like that your dad does?
For sure, I know he just like it doesn't matter how close you are. He's gonna check you out. No, you know.
Really?
If you're just like, not like a guy, you know, but like
Yeah, no.
doesn't matter if
Yeah.
if you're his cousin, his fucking sister-in-law,
Yeah.
or his fucking niece or something, you know.
Yeah.
If you're growing into something proper, my dad's for sure like just checked you out.
Fuck. Does that rub off on you?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it like rubs off on me necessarily, but I know who's hitting and who's not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it rubs off on you, dog. There was one time after the Chicos, we were standing outside.
what I do.
You're literally.
Hey, watch yourself. No, my brothers are gonna get a kick out of that one. Right there. No, but yeah, okay. So you'll be fucking asking a girl to dance, and they'll say no.
Yeah.
And that same feeling is similar to, well, you're like, I just want to dance, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And you're saying no. And then in comedy, it's just like, I just want to make you laugh.
Yeah, dude. I don't like bombing, you know. And tonight I didn't prepare as well as I wanted, as well as I should have, I should say. Dude, I didn't even know I was gonna be on the show.
Yeah, you did.
No, he had told me initially, he's like, hey, you want to be on the show? I'm like, yeah, sure. But there was no other conversation after that. You know, usually you get a booking, you're like, you text, you put in your calendar. It was just like word of mouth. Mm. And then today he texted me, he's like, here's the lineup. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm doing, damn. And I had like, anyway.
What's the longest that you ever done?
Huh?
What's the longest that you've ever done?
Like 30. Like, but that's like, I was like at a baptism and just like crowd working and like being like an entertainer. There was like a
booked for stuff like that.
Yeah, that's like usually like not usually I shouldn't say that, but I do a lot of that stuff.
Today you did 20.
Yeah, 19 and a half.
Were you comfortable there though?
Fuck no, dude. I no, especially not how it started. My set was mid as fuck. It was like I give it like a 4 out of 10. Honestly, I had some pops, and all the pops are the stupid pops that I don't wish got pops because they're not things that I like. Mm-hmm. But and the end of it, like speaking of rejection, I did my closer, which is basically my. I don't even want to get into it, but I did my closer, and it was flat as fuck, and I was like, I don't have another joke right now that I want to do that. Mm-hmm. So I was like, well, I have all these tags, and I'm just gonna sit in it and just say fuck it. I don't care. Like if I don't end strong, whatever. Like I tried my best, and it's already my end of my set. I didn't do as well as I wanted. I'm just gonna sit in this bomb. I didn't even try to save it. And I just did a little differently at the end of my set, some tags that I usually don't do, and then it kind of got something. And for me, it was just important to be uncomfortable with that, and I felt the sweatiness after. But that was a lot of bullshit. But you take chances like that in bomb?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Especially in Fresno.
Yeah?
Because sometimes there'll be comedy, there'll be open mics in like weird places. Not like weird, but like in places that...
shouldn't have comedy or aren't set up.
You know, like they might the people that frequent there might not be exactly the type of people that will find me funny, or like, you know, they probably think I'm like too macho or like, you know, machista type of like attitude, but it's not even the case, but I kind of come off that way.
100%.
You know?
Yeah.
And so like that's where I bomb the most, the rooms like that.
Yeah, and
I have a joke about wife beaters.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just
the shirts or the...
That's the joke. It's in there, you know.
Okay.
Where it's just
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thanks, Hardy. This is what you brought me here? Nah, but the joke's like, I don't even want to get into it, but there's not really a punchline, but the point is just like, yeah, like I'll hit my wife, but I don't want my nipples poking through this T-shirt. You know what I mean? Like,
that's so funny.
Something like that, you know? And like,
I don't want my underarm fat to show.
Like, I mean, like, I'll beat her, but I'm not like, I'm like insecure still.
Yeah,
you know
I'll beat her, but I want people to see my stretch marks.
Yeah,
like,
straight up, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tuck this in, so if I bend over, like nobody sees my ass crack, you know? Yeah. But yeah, so that fucking shit right there, it's like, I don't even know where I was going with that shit.
Well, you have that joke, you take chances, or
Oh yeah, and doing that joke, the wife beater joke, in the rooms like that is the example of one time where it was just like, I'm like, I think this is funny, but I know saying it in here is a risk because these are all like feminists and like girls like that fucking...
When you do the massage therapy salon in Fresno, or when
that's what I'm talking about.
Like the only place I could think of.
Yeah, I did the joke there, and it was just like,
there's fucking crystals and sound baths and shit. You're like, this is the perfect place to talk about wife beaters.
No, they literally do like yoga and like
people go there to get the tension released from the beatings they take.
And I brought it up. I thought it was a safe place, you know.
Hey.
No, and I even said it during the set. I was just like, you know, it felt really tense there. But but I feel like we can
You're like, I think we got a
release
spot.
that. Yeah, we gotta not right now. We gotta
Yeah,
not, guys.
yeah, we
But
gotta just.
we're gonna smooth it out right now,
Yeah,
guys. Don't worry.
there's some clot, some blood clots right here, but it's all right. At the end of this, we're gonna drink some water and keep it pushing.
Yeah. Some women have gotten hit here. And that's
What?
okay.
Where's the worst that you've like an interaction you had, or like somebody that got pissed, or
Oh,
like
one of them
like,
that hella comes to mind right away.
uh huh,
First one that comes to mind is one time I was getting off stage at the Chicos,
uh
and this lady food walks up to me, dog,
huh,
and I was like almost out of the curtain.
uh huh.
She grabs my arm, and normally when someone like stops you after a set, it's to be like, "Hey, like good job," or "Oh, hey, that was funny," you know, like
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
This bitch grabs my arm and she goes, "You know what? You're not that funny." She just told me like that in my ear.
Yeah.
Fool, and the worst part is that this lady was a mom of another comic.
Oh my God! Which mom? Perro. What's your favorite nickname for like in Spanish?
Perro's a good one. Perrito.
Perrito.
Yeah.
Arf,
Güey.
arf.
Baboso.
Baboso. That's what Julian's nickname used to be. Julian Gonzalez. And Baboso.
Yeah, no, that was Gordo Mamon.
No, he used to have this character where he dressed as a snail and like hid in a tree and like
Are you serious?
and he'd call it El Baboso.
Julian.
It's so, dude, it's so crazy. Like, this is a mind fuck. Like, I was watching Julian Gonzalez's content
When you were...
in COVID, and then some fool from Salinas that I know that I used to work with was like, hey, like, this dude's funny, watch him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did I featured for him in like 2023, and then now like again at the club.
You just did a show for him.
You were there too.
Yeah. Who's
It's
the beast?
just, well, he's a beast. Comedy's crazy, and it's just like it's literally like we're on the fucking journey of it right now. And
No.
I hate to feel like lame about it and
Yeah.
talk real and shit, but like I internally tell myself like you're on the right track. Just like keep going. Like
Yeah.
who knows where you'll be in another few years. So
That fool's helped me out a lot.
yeah.
And like that's another guy where I tell you can learn from anybody, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I knew who that fool was too, you know, before he started
Yeah.
coming around. But when he came around, like I just like had to play it cool, you know, like
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not over here trying to dick right.
Dead
Like,
ass,
I already
yeah.
know who the guy is, but
Mm-hmm.
but this fool not necessarily say took me under his wing, but he has taken me hella places, like bro, because of him. I didn't go up, fool, but I was at the San Jose Improv and we were just chilling in the green room and like,
Yeah.
going backstage and just being around, you know, being in
Yeah,
those
yeah.
rooms, you know, like that fool's helped hella people and that fool that will help me in like learning that like that that's just touchable, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's right there, like you could do that shit for real.
Mhm.
This is how it's gonna feel like being in those rooms right there.
Mm-hmm.
San Jose Improv, 6 foot. Sick ass room.
Do you feel like you would categorize yourself as like a Latino comic, or you just
I don't want to be.
no? Why not? What's wrong with that? Like you wouldn't do like a Latino comedy night, like and do like jokes like dude, you were like riffing, dude. Tonight was so funny, dog.
Yeah,
like
but I don't want to be like, I don't want to be Mexican.
why not?
Like I love being Mexican, bro, and
Yeah.
I will never forget where I come from, you know. But
Look at the glasses you have on, dog.
para toda la raza en San Blasito, Nayarit, se le da a sus mexicanos. Que andamos a la orden, su compa. Nah, but the fuck was I saying? I'll never forget where I'm going.
I never
with
care where
bullshit.
you're coming from, but you don't want to be like a comic like
Oh,
that.
like Mexican because this shit is a business. Fool. This is show business, entertainment business. You gotta be able to have a bigger market than just one thing, you know, just Mexicans. Typically, I try to stay away from the whole Mexican thing, you know. But today, like the whole time, fools are heckling food,
Dude,
shit in
yeah,
Spanish.
yeah,
fool.
yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, like we could fuck around, you know. Like I'm Mexican, dog. I know I look Indian and shit. Like I even
Yeah.
touched on that in there.
Or you're just stealing Rene Vaca's shit now.
I even said that where I was like, I'm not trying to say that, but it's just my face, dog.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I just feel like if you go down that route, it's like you're limiting yourself, and then not that Mexican comedians are not taken serious, but if you make it your whole fucking personality, you know what I'm saying? That to me is just like I don't know, it's just not good for business, you know?
Mm.
You can sell more tickets if you relate to more people. And I mean, at the end of the day, this shit's about fucking putting asses in seats, you know? And like, obviously, I want to be a great comedian, but I don't want to be a great Mexican comedian, you know? I just want to be a comic. Because there's so many, I mean, dude, today, we got on stage and I told Julian this one time, fool. I was like, Mexican comedians to me they be cheating, fool. Like the whole bringing comics on or bringing people on stage and doing shit like that.
Yeah.
That's cool, fool. But that's not like stand up to me, you know? That's not writing jokes. That's not coming with material. That's like the whole doing crowd work in between the, like, bro, I respect it, you know, because it sells tickets. But to me, that's not stand up like that, you know?
So you're a purist that like you.
I like material, fool, you know?
Yeah.
I just be lazy. But if I were to write good material, like, and just keep working it, I know I could get
Sure.
some,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But, and shit like, but at the end, bringing all the comics on stage and being like, yeah, let's take a picture with it. To me, that's just like more Mexican shit.
Yeah. No. And it's to me that's more like young comic stuff, but
Yeah.
also like the host brought a lot of people out, and I think that's like what like he
That is a
did.
good thing.
Huh?
That was a cool thing that he did, you know?
Yeah, and that's why I look at everything through specific lenses. But still, I feel gross doing it. I like. I think I told you there. Like I want to perform and disappear. Like I don't want anyone to look at me. I don't want to talk to anybody, and that's bad business too. Like I need to be out there talking, but I just want to perform, do the thing, and then be done. Like and go work on my shit. So all the whole pictures and cameras and all this stuff. Like maybe it is a lot of. I don't know if it's like Mexican. Is it Mexican thing or like do
To
black
take
comics do
pictures and
that or like
To
why?
hang around after?
Yeah.
No, I think the good comics do that. The people that want to like touch base with fans, you know? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
you don't think about it, but the fucking, I mean, okay, this is what being in the, one of the things that being in the group taught me is that when you pull up, you fucking talk to everybody, you know? Like you say what's up to everybody. And you thank them for coming, or even the sound guys, you know?
Yeah.
Camera guys. Go up to them, like, talk to them a little bit, you know? So, and it goes a long way, fool. Because, like, Chris probably knows who I am because of me, like, trying to talk to him for a little bit, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Or even Lucas, or, you know what I'm saying? Those
Yeah.
things like that. Or Angel, who, like, helps around a lot at the club, and it's just, like, he knows me because, like, for sure I'd be making the effort to, like, talk to them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so, same way with, like, I look at it with fans or people that are coming to watch comedy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
if you talk to them, food, you like you shake their hand, or like you ask them what their name is, or whatever, like they're gonna remember you, food. And the whole thing is being remembered, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw you last time. Like, oh, okay, cool. You know, like respect. You know?
It's crazy you bring that up because in the backstage there was a guy just creeping around the back hallway, and while you were out front, and he was like, "Hey, dude, if Julian," because I was by the green room, he's like, "Can you show this picture to Julian?" And I'm like, "What is it?" And it was a picture of him like really fat, and Julian was also really fat. He's like, "This is from a couple years ago. I saw him at a show," and then long story short, it ends up like that guy sold me 2 cartons of cigarettes, menthols, and he's a truck driver, and he remembered me from that night, and then it was like a whole, yeah.
What
He
the
remembered
fuck?
me from that night and was like, yeah, dude, I remember. And his wife came out, she's like, yeah, we remember you. I think they remember me more because they sold me cigarettes, but
What was the show at?
it was at the old club, at the old Well Comedy Club, and like Julian Gonzalez had been there performing as well. It was just like another little full circle type little moment of we're like talking about like how these things kind of feel cool sometimes. Like you just feel like you're doing shit and having the audience remember you, dog. Like after
Sick
all,
as fuck.
dude, I feel like I always try to like shake one lady's hand or shake one dude's hand, and I always be like, hey, I'll give you free tickets to the club, and they're like, yeah, that dude. Sorry, I touched you. That dude, Mac G. After you left, I connected with him, followed each other. He's like, hey, come by for a free haircut. And I was like, oh, dude, this is like all this.
There it is.
All this like little gay ass networking shit that makes me feel cringe and gross, like even saying, but like it's just necessary.
Part of the game.
Yeah, dude. But I'm not like that type of person. I want to come home and just like shut the fuck up and not talk and shit. Like, do you like that talking shit, or are you more like recluse and like to yourself?
It took me a lot to this day. I mean, obviously I started in Fresno.
Yeah.
But I've never gone after to go drink with those fools or go play games or do karaoke with those fools. Never, fool. Those fools have never seen me drink. And I've been around them for years now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know?
Why?
I don't know, fool, because like, I feel the same way. Where it's like, it's not that I don't want to be around them because I know that's part of the game, you know? But it's just like, I'm here. I'm doing the thing. I talk to you guys and we have fun and we laugh and shit. Then we go home.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I don't want to fucking stay at Strummers till fucking 12 o'clock drinking beers, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want, like, I think it's just a fucking financial thing at that point where it's just like, I just don't want, I don't see the point of spending money to get drunker here. and then I gotta drive 40 minutes back home.
Well, I feel like these other comics, you know, like this, I don't know, I listen to these other famous comics with podcasts and like,
Mm.
yeah, we were up drinking all night. We were staying
Mm.
out drinking. And I'm like, I have no desire to do that.
I would do that if I lived in the city and the place that I was drinking at was blocks away from my apartment.
Right. Right.
You know,
So I guess it's different for us because we have to drive shit. We live in the suburbs and all this and whatnot.
I
So,
I was in Austin and I had the option to like, okay, I could come do comedy, I could drink, and I could walk back fucking 50 minutes. But it's just like,
that's a long ass walk, dog.
yeah, and then to be walking all like fucking,
Yeah, all fucking.
fucked up. But I like you could make the decision of like, okay, what kind of night do I want this to be? And it's like I just never had the interest of like getting drunk with those fools like that.
Yeah.
Even though I did it a couple times, and honestly, those times were they're pretty
Oh,
sick,
sure. Yeah. Yeah.
you know. But I think that makes it more special, you know.
100%, dude. That like the guys and everybody our coworkers at the club, like after Fridays or Saturdays, like they'll just go out and drink and stay
Yeah.
out. Like, and since the club's been open 5 months, I think I stayed out 3 times, and I remember them, and it was cool.
Yeah.
But they go out all the time, and I'm like, dude, I can't afford it, nor do I want to be around everybody this much. Like,
Yeah.
I just want to.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know. People always be like, Anthony, you're autistic. You're fucking this and that. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I just don't. The loud shit and being around and not, I don't know. It's too
Yeah.
much, dude.
And then it's like, it's it's like work life balance kind of thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like how much, and it's like it's all love to everybody, you know. And don't get me wrong, even right now, food. I swear to God, I was thinking about this. We stopped at the Arco at the gas station,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, this is the first time I've ever been like at somewhere outside of comedy with a comedian.
Yeah.
And there's a
wow.
fucking gas station. It literally crossed my mind like, look at us food at Arco, right here, you know, this motherfucker, and I'm like, yeah, I've never gone out and done something, and it's not to say that I don't want to, like, and I love these foods, like, comedy's a cool thing, but it's kind of a cool thing to just be like, I'm gonna just pop into this world right here, you know, real quick,
Yeah.
and it's like this is where everybody's at, and like, I don't know if I want to make that my whole like life, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of cool to have the separation and be like, it's a little more private or something, you know, like, I don't think I'm like a hella reserved as a person, but kinda, you know.
Yeah, you low key are.
You
You
know?
I told you like you're low key mysterious. Like you come around, you do well, you leave, and I never hear from you.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like that's like a good thing. You know,
Yeah.
like that's how I like to be too. It's like you don't because you're right. It's just a balance of it and like keeping things separated and stuff. Like it's like a whole thing.
It's like we were talking about it outside, where comedy is like a really like individualistic like endeavor or whatever, you know, like it's like solo, like
Yeah,
you're playing solo.
that's
Like
why I
life,
play
you know?
tennis.
Yeah, see, you're by yourself. And you
Yeah.
can only blame yourself, good or bad.
Yeah,
Like we said outside, but with that, it's like and I kind of do it with my family too, where it's like, I mean, because of music too, I was like booked out on a lot of weekends, so I didn't come around a lot. And
Yeah.
I missed a lot of like family get-togethers. But me in my head, I thought of it like, I'm okay, yeah, I'm missing out on shit, but I'm looking at it from the lens of like, well, I better get used to missing out on shit because the life I plan to live is like, I'm gonna be gone on the weekends. I'm gonna be out of town. I'm gonna be traveling,
yeah,
which is the same thing. Where like right here, where it's just like, I feel like it's better when you're just like, I only see him every so often, you know, because it makes him more special, you know. And then you pop in and you handle business, and then you go back home, and it's just like all the guys from Bakersfield is just it's all respect, you know. It's all like, it's all
Yeah.
love because, I mean, the times that I go over there, I just like I do my thing, you know, and then I come back and then I'm just like, okay, that's why foods keep getting booked over here. Foods keep getting asked to come back. It's because like we're not hella like on each other's nuts about it, you know. Because in comedy, it really like the foods that are doing it really just come and go, you know?
yeah.
And then you hear about it too on the podcast of like successful comedians where it's like, well, I don't really get to see this fool like that, or you know, we don't see each other like that. So that makes it more special when you guys get to kick it like that. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like a lot of people were talking about the Netflix as a joke fest, and like how it was cool because everybody was around everybody, you know. And it's like me in my head, like that's where I'm gonna be, you know.
Yeah.
So I might as well start getting used to it.
Mhm.
And that's where I am mentally, you know. Does that make sense?
No, 100% makes sense, dude. I've missed my dad's 80th birthday party because I was featuring in Ridgecrest for $150, dude. And it's like
How many people were there?
it was like close to sold out show. But it's like I know this is the life, and I really like it bummed me out, dude, that
Yeah.
I wasn't there,
You missed it.
but it really like it I don't know what it is. Like I'm tricking myself from like, no, you're working. Like this is what the life you want. Like this is
Mm-hmm.
how it's gonna be. Don't like you're gonna miss birthdays. You're gonna miss things. Like
Mm-hmm.
you. That's why when you do get to go to them, it's cool and it's even better. Like you're
Yep.
saying, you know. So, but even like I was wondering. I mean, this is different. We're not hanging out. We're podcasting. We're working, but it's kind of hanging out. But also like would you hang out with different people outside of comedy if you like got if you were cooler with them
Yeah.
or if you were like on the same wavelength as them or you still feel like no, I kind of want to just be alone and do my David Tell thing and
If I didn't have to drive home,
yeah.
I would just kick it.
Yeah.
And like I'll get faded.
Yeah.
But I just always have to drive home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you're responsible like that?
Yeah, I don't fuck around like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
you
way,
know?
really?
There's no point, food. Like it's just
Like dead ass you just like don't drink and drive or what?
like to me that's just like retarded. Like
Any reason or like
well, I mean obviously like everybody knows somebody that's fucking died in some fucking
Yeah,
DUI
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But aparte it's like it's just like an easy thing to avoid, food.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like it's like stealing, you know?
Mm.
When you get caught stealing, you know? Or you just not steal food.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
that I'm over here a fucking man of hella character and shit, you know, and like and I have morals or whatever, but it's like
Okay, wife beater.
that's I'll beat my wife. I love women, dude. But it's like same thing. I don't smoke and drive no more.
Yeah.
But I used to do that shit all the time. But it's just like you're
Yeah.
just asking for it, food.
Yeah, yeah, dead ass.
You
Like
know.
that. It's
So I
just
look at
trouble.
drinking the same way.
Yeah,
It's like you're just asking for it.
yeah.
And why would I put myself in that situation?
I'm not a big drinker. Yes, but
Mm.
sorry, I cut you off. You're saying
No, I was gonna say, I've been pulled over like 3-4 times, food, while smoking.
what happened?
They just like let me go, food.
Really?
Like I think I just got
Yeah,
mouthpiece
yeah,
like that, food.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, but like confidence and like under
yeah,
pressure,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
And it's not just stand up, you know. Like
yeah,
it was music, and it's like, bro, all my life, we have a fucking drumline fucking thing
Yeah.
waiting to play.
yeah,
Like all like this is what I was telling my roommate when I lived in Austin. I was just like, okay, fool, I'm young, okay, relatively speaking, but all my life's just been entertainment, fool. Like this is all I know, dog. Like,
Same.
and you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
In one way or another.
I get you exactly. Yeah,
And I was trying to tell this fool, I told like, and I wasn't trying to sound like cocky or any way about it, but I told him straight up, I was like, fool, I ain't never applied for no job, dog. Like this is like,
yeah.
that
All
I'll
right,
just
chill
figure
out,
it out.
dog. Chill.
Oh, perro.
Whoa,
It's all good, bro.
those 2 bumps.
It's all good.
That's like a flex, dog. Not
Yeah.
like a cool flex.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's like
Yeah,
the like low key a dream. You know, like that's fucking sick as fuck.
I've worked jobs,
No, yeah,
but somehow, food, bro, and I believe in God, you know?
yeah,
And like things be to God, you know. But shit just fucking, like I just have faith that it'll work out, you know.
Do you feel special?
Yeah, honestly, food. I don't like talking about it, dog. But food, dog.
You feel like you're gonna make it?
I just have this confidence in that, like,
Yeah.
well, that's all. Like, that's all I was meant to be. Food is just somebody, you know.
Is it in your blood? You have performers in your family?
Nah, none at all. But I look at my family, and I've talked about this with my brother, food. My little brother, we always get into game hella deep and shit.
Yeah,
He's only 3 years younger than me, but we talk about shit hella
Yeah,
deep,
yeah.
you know. And it's like, there's no performers in my family, but this is what I do. And I look at how hard my family's worked and where they came from and shit, and it's just like, pues ya nos toca, fool, you know? For alguien, like somebody in the family to like fucking hit something, and it's just like, I just feel like it's gotta be me, fool. So like, I mean, I say this shit, and then I'd be hella lazy to write jokes, fool. You know? Like,
well, you know
fuck.
that's like literally like a detriment, dog. Like
Yeah.
if you feel the more special you feel, the less you feel like you have to work.
Yeah, it's fucking
And
sucks.
it's everything you're saying I feel entirely, but I don't talk about it either. Like I
Yeah,
keep it to
yeah.
myself.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, maybe it's the glasses, fool, that make me feel like I could just say this shit. But yeah, fool, I be feeling special, dog.
No, dude, and it's low key, dude. I think well, no homo. Like
That's it.
there's definitely like a like an energy you have that is like that other people don't have, especially on stage, off stage, and that's like shit. like, and I don't want to be homo about it, but like, you're a person that I'm like, dude, I wish I could be around him more because you're funny and like right together and like that. That's the type of stuff that like you have a vibe. So I feel you completely when you're like, oh, I feel special because that's like how I feel with Nathaniel. You know, it's like I'm drawn to
I
that
know
fool,
you.
and me and that fool have been together like real close for a minute, you know, like we'll talk on the phone and we'll write together and we'll hang out together and like there's not a lot of people like that though. And then especially in comedy, like I've been talking about that this week, is like it's a very personal art. We're laughing together, we're joking together, we're sharing crazy moments together. Like we say I love you to people that we don't maybe not love, but like
Yeah,
you love
yeah.
them in
It
that
just comes
moment.
out. Yeah, yeah.
And it feels good and we're all sharing good vibes, but like there's not a lot of people that you'll like actually like hang out with. And that's why it's like a tricky thing because sometimes like boundaries are weird with people. They're like, "Oh, I thought we got drunk together and stuff." I'm like,
Yeah,
"I'm cool with you, but not like that,"
yeah,
you
yeah,
know. But I try to be respectful and cool with everybody. But it's a weird boundary thing, you
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
But
Real life.
yeah, dead ass.
No, and back to the fucking like thing where I was in music.
Hmm.
There was a couple like, and I tell you, it comes down to the little moments when you talk to people and you
Yeah,
meet them, the
yeah,
sound guys. I remember I was chopping it up with one of the sound dudes, and it wasn't even like an engineer or nothing. He was just one of the fools that carries the speakers, you know.
yeah, yeah.
And
A
I was just
grip.
and I was just chopping it up with him, and then he told me it was all in Spanish,
Mm.
and I was telling him like about comedy, fool, straight up. I was like, no, la música es una chulada, you know, pero la comedia, otro pedo, you know. It's
Yeah,
like
100%.
es sentimiento, like right here.
Yeah,
In music, you can hide behind the group, and
yeah.
then in comedy, it's just you. And then we were talking about it, and he told me, he was just like, he's like, pues traes chispa, morro? He's like, you know,
Which is sorry.
like you have like a spark, you know? He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
and he
yeah,
goes, y el mundo es tuyo si te atreves, you know?
yeah,
Like the
yeah,
world is yours if you dare, you know?
yeah.
He's like, but you have like a spark, you know? And shit like that. People tell me, you know, another food, he was just like, damn it, it feels like I'm just like over here
No, no, you're
trying to
good.
like,
You're
you know?
good. Yeah, I'm thinking it, but I'm not saying it.
You know what I'm saying? Like fuck, I'm already getting tired of myself talking like this.
And dude,
Yeah.
you're good. It's the
Yeah.
imposter syndrome a little bit.
And it's like, okay, so this other fool's like on some like, this fool had just gone like in a car accident, and he was like a musical,
Yeah, yeah,
older, like his name's Chides. This was like a big dog, writes sick ass songs, sick
yeah.
ass, just all around like old school Mexican musical, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I've known him for a minute, and he sent me audio messages like the other day. He's like, no, mi Alec, pues nomás le quise mandar un saludazo, like I just want to say hi, you know. He's like, he's here to like, well, I hope everything's good with you, and I hope like he's like God's watching over you, fool, and he's just like, tienes ángel, fool, you know, like you got an angel that's like watching over you. He's like, and you can feel it, fool, and I'm like I never talk about shit like this out loud, which is like it feels gay, but I tell you, maybe it's the glasses that's just like damn, you fucking say it.
It's the Jaguars den, dog.
It is the gym.
Yeah,
It's so
I get the gay out of
comfortable.
people, dude.
You know, dude, I'm really comfortable here, and I just might pull my dick out. Nah, but truth be
Yes.
told, bro, I feel like everyone's gonna figure out what works for them, you know.
Yeah,
And this
yeah.
is what I was talking about to some older cat that started doing comedy recently. He was like asking questions, and I told him I was like, "Fool, I'm nobody to give you advice, dog, but I could tell you what I know. But understand that when I'm telling you this, what works for me might not work for you. Fool.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah,
and it really is like that in comedy. You know?
yeah.
Does that make sense?
No, yeah, everything, and that's why it's so hard to take advice from people or like listen to people sometimes because they'll suggest something and you're like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to be doing your type of material, or you know, it's But then sometimes I'll suggest like I remember there's some fool like I was telling someone like you got to write more personal stuff about your family, and then I realized after I'm like, what if he just wants to write jokes about subjects and
Yeah.
not his family? Like, what if his and not, that's when I stopped giving that advice honestly, like because I'm like that. Not everyone is gonna be like how I am.
How are you at taking criticism?
What I do with it is what I do with it. But I know that was kind of a long answer.
No,
But
no,
so
no.
how are you? Like, do you how do you handle criticism or like someone tells you shit? Similar?
It really like again, like you said, you know, it
Yeah.
depends on the person. But I said earlier too, like you can learn from anybody.
Yeah.
But there's some people that they could give it, but they can't take it. You know.
Like who?
I'm gonna say names.
Yeah, we'll blur it out. Yeah,
He's one of
yeah.
those fools that he'll tell
I
you.
have something to say about that. Okay, sorry, go.
He'll tell you something like, "Hey, you should do this, or you should like arrange this," and I'm just like, "Okay, like I'll take it in." But if he comes off stage and I try to get him with something like, "Hey, you should just lean into this more, like be a perv," you know, like just
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
He's like, "Nah, it's because I'm trying to tighten up the set, man." I'm just
Mhm.
like, "Bro, you like no offense, you know, but and I would do the same thing, but it's like you do the same fucking 5 minutes every week, and it's like
Trying to turn up the set, man.
you know what I mean? Change it
It's
up.
funny that you bring that up because Nathaniel was like, dude, he just did a show here and he came and did the same set at an open mic. What are you doing? Like, the point of the open mic is to do different things. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, but I think, yeah, that's on Instagram.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of Mark Normand?
Yeah,
Mark
I mean, I don't follow him, but I'm
So
familiar.
anyway, Mark Normand, he farts on podcasts and like
Seen it?
that's like his thing,
You
right?
want to do
And
it right now?
huh?
You were gonna do it right now?
No, absolutely not. I'd shit myself. No, I'm good. I was farting all day at the club though. I farted outside when we were smoking a cigarette.
I respect that.
Yeah. Anyway, Mark Normand farted on a like it was a clip on Instagram, right? And then I go in the comments, and one of the first comments I see is him, and he's basically saying, "I think it's so unfunny that Mark does that. There's no way he'd do that if Jerry Seinfeld is in the room. Like, what is he thinking? That's not a joke. That's disgusting." And I was like, "There's no way I'm reading this right now." Like, I was so shocked to hear another
Like
comic,
the delusion.
dude, another comic to not only comment on something like that, but to have that opinion about something.
As a fart. Like as
How do you feel about farts, dog? Some
They're funny.
Latinos fucking hate them.
They're funny. It's if they smell it sucks, you know. But it's funny as fuck, dog. Like even if it smells, it's just like fool, like damn, you know, like. But
Yeah,
if they're loud, it's like it doesn't really get better than that.
dude, it's like there's nothing better than farting and my mom being like Antonio, like
Yeah.
that is like this. Like, do you ever trigger your parents? Do you fuck with your mom or dad?
Yeah. My mom just I scare her all the time.
Yeah,
I like wash my hands and then I just like pet it on the back of her hair.
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
And she, ay baboso. Like, ay pendejo, you know.
What
She
part of-
speaks perfect English and she calls me.
But
that.
she still calls you that. What part of Mexico was family from?
My dad's from Nayarit and my mom's family's from Michoacan. But my mom was born here. My dad was born in Mexico.
No way. Okay.
My mom speaks perfect English. Went to college.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Everybody
she's
assumes
single
my
or
mom-
what?
Hey, she
No,
is single. She is. I don't know if she wants younger guys.
You asked
but
if I had sisters outside.
I do encourage her to date though. You know, I hope she's out here getting worked on or something. You know what I'm saying? She's an older lady and it's been a while.
Does
so.
she make tamales?
Like around holidays, it's not something
Yeah.
that she does regularly. You know, but she does get down.
Isn't it crazy being like, I don't know if this, like, do people just assume your parents are like field workers and shit? Or like,
But my dad is, you know. But people,
mine too.
yeah, people think that my mom's hella paisa for some reason.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, cause I'm hella paisa.
You
know?
are a dog.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, yeah, it's all good.
You're good at it though. Like,
Thanks, bro. It feels natural. Like it's just who I am.
yeah, that's why I asked about the Mexican comedy thing, but
Yeah.
it feels like you're shedding it.
Yeah. It's like
You don't want it.
I don't
I feel like I'll have what you,
take it.
because I feel like I'm not as authentic as I want to be because
Mm-hmm.
I'm whitewashed. Like, I went to college here. I'm fucking.
You
like,
chose that though.
Did
But growing up, how often would you go to Mexico?
I? I've never been to Mexico.
You see, I would go to Mexico every year since like as long as I can remember,
Yeah.
except for a couple years in COVID, you know.
So you had that training.
Or it's just like
What part of Michoacan or Nayarit?
in Nayarit, it's San Blasito, Nayarit, municipio de Amatlán de Cañas,
Mm-hmm.
which is like just in the mountains, food, the fucking and the cerro, dog, you know, like small ass little rancho, fucking like honestly no more than 300 people, you know.
Yeah, I have family out there, so I'm gonna see if they know where that's at.
And what part of Nayarit are you from? Where's your
Well, it's like my family's from Zacatecas, but I have like a tia and like
That
an
stays over
uncle that like moved there when they were like fucking 15 or 14 or whatever, 12 when they got married. But
Yeah, and it's just small food, so I don't know. I have obviously, bro. I have cousins food and like that. Like on my mom's side, they're hella whitewashed,
yeah,
and then my dad's side, like they're more Mexican. But I do fall under the more Mexican, you know, like
who do you identify with, or you identify more with the Mexican?
I got hella code switch food.
Yeah, yeah, you
I
can.
could, fool.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I saw you shake your hand with the white guy earlier.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
then,
So,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know, I'll
yeah,
take my glasses off, stand up,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if I identify specifically with one or the other, but it's more like I like being able to throw a little Spanish in there, you know. 'Cause,
Yeah.
it feels like I'm able to express myself better, you know, or shit's even just funnier. You know what I mean?
And it's like, do you feel like you're selling out if you do little Spanish like that? Do you feel like
Yeah.
you're?
Feels like I'm trying to do some.
I feel like I
shit.
struggle with that a lot too, dog.
On
Like,
stage, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
this whole like I had to talk with Nathaniel about it a while ago. Like always like these deep conversation of comedy where I'm like, am I doing too much Mexican shit? I feel
Yeah.
like I could get more laughs if I wasn't just doing straight Mexican shit. And I started writing other shit, but then it's dirty,
Hmm.
and not everybody likes dirty shit. So I'm still trying to find my voice and who the fuck I am. And because at a certain point, the thing tethering me to Mexican culture and really like authentic shit is my parents,
Yeah.
and they're already old too. So where it's like they're kind of aged out of it.
Hmm.
And then my cousins and stuff that I see very rarely, like that's like my true Mexican roots.
Yeah.
Everybody else is whitewashed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I feel like I do stand up or like I do Mexican shit because I feel like it's tethering me to like the part of my culture that I know is gonna die as soon as my parents are gone. And as soon as they're gone,
That's deep.
I'm gonna be like just straight up not. I'm not gonna be joking about
Yeah.
Mexican shit because they're not gonna be there.
So in a way, you're trying to honor them.
Low key, dude, and,
Yeah.
and for the first couple years I was doing stand up, I was telling myself like I want to be rich just to make my dad proud so that he can like see like the field worker
Yeah. It was
no
worth it.
no second grade education. Both my parents, dude, they
Yeah.
didn't go to school at all, like farm worker, laborers, and I
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
feel like I owe it to them to like really try and be something at it.
Yeah.
But then I felt that was too selfish, and I'm like, it shouldn't be about the money. And then I kind of have taken the foot off the pedal a little bit
Mhm.
since that. But I feel like when I was doing that, it was more like a money thing, and now I just want to be the best I can be. And but it sucks though because I want to joke more about Mexican shit, to be a Latino comic and stuff, but. I feel like I can't honor it like the way your paisa ass does, you know.
It's crazy. And then it's like you said, like I don't even want that shit, but it's just
Yeah.
like you would.
I wish I could think
Yeah.
how you like say Spanish shit and like
Yeah.
are quick with it. Like I'm too slow and I'm like, you
And
know.
that really comes from like, bro, my family be some shit talkers. Fool.
Yeah.
On my dad's side, all just Spanish shit talking. Every one of them, all my dad's siblings, all of them talk crazy shit like to your face. But this is what I was gonna tell you
Yeah.
is like, in comedy, and you're in the marching band and in theater too.
Yeah.
So you understand that obviously there's more than just Mexicans. So you meet a lot of different people, and you know how to behave around a lot of different people. And like it comes back to like code switching or whatever, but it's like a skill, you know?
Yeah.
You're like a chameleon, you know? Like I put on any fucking face I have to, you know? to
Yeah.
get in the
Always. That's how I've always been. Yeah.
and it's like, in comedy, you meet a lot of different kinds of people, and it's not to say that, you don't like. I actively try not to be like cliquish, like being like, oh, he only hangs out with these people or he only talks to these. I try to not, like I don't want to be that, but that happens here, and naturally with you, I feel like you gravitate towards people that you have stuff in common with, and I know that you have a similar upbringing in the sense that obviously your parents are Mexican, both of your parents for you, like one of them for me from actual Mexico. Yeah. You know what it's like growing up like that, which is the thing around here in the Central Valley. A lot of people have the same story, fool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is like, but not a lot of people do stand up, dog.
Yeah.
Like, in Madera, I'm the only one.
Mm-hmm.
There's Phil Medina, but he's already
right. Yeah. He's already
older
made it.
cat.
Yeah.
Works at the store often,
Is Madera like a newer city? It's always been a suburb of Fresno. It just hasn't been big, or has it just been getting bigger and bigger for years?
It's growing, continuously, but it's not like huge. I would compare it to. Let me think. Like
I played Madera, like I don't know,
you were like in the
South.
ranchos. Oh,
I played Madera South or something in tennis
South?
in high school, or
how'd you do?
we won.
Yeah, Madera South isn't really good at sports.
Yeah. Wait, is your team purple?
Yeah, the Stallions.
Yeah, it had to be them. Yeah, it had to be
Yeah.
them. Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah, but you're way older though.
Yeah, no, it was yeah. What the fuck, dog?
You graduated what, like 2010 and shit?
11.
Yeah, I graduated 2018.
Hey, okay. That was after 2016. That was a good year.
Yeah.
Dude, so do your parents shit talk you? Like, do you like say perro? Do you say like pinche baboso?
My
or
dad, like, and then my cousins and my brothers, like, and I tell you, we go to Mexico often, so it's like it's all that.
Yeah, I wish I grew up with that kind of shit talking, but my family's so like pussyfooted and like, dude, someone called someone fat in the group chat the other night, and it caused a chaotic thing, dude. It was
my
like...
tío Armando, fool, and then you see his nickname is Mandil, which is short for Mandilon. My dad and his brothers call their older brother Mandilon.
Yeah.
So Mando is Mandil, but my tío Mando hadn't seen me like in I want to say like 5-6 months, dude. First words out of his mouth, he was like, "Asco de hombre te hiciste, Alexis." Straight up like that, dude. He's like, asco de
Oh
hombre te
my
hiciste.
god, dude.
And then he just goes, he's like, ¿y luego qué? He's like, quiérete a ti mismo, cabrón. He's
Love
like,
yourself.
yeah, he's like, no esperes a que te queremos nosotros.
That's so funny.
Quiérete a ti mismo.
Do you like that? Like
Yeah,
I
that's
wish,
hilarious.
dude. I wish
I love that shit.
dude. I wish I had it, dog. Like I wish I had the fucking like the brother that would talk. My brother's like my dad, dog. It's just like, hola, hey,
Yeah.
how are you, dad? What's up, brother? Like I wish. That's why anytime I meet people, I try to be a little rough. I'm like low key a
Yeah.
bully sometimes, and
I be bullying people.
yeah, and I that's why when I meet someone that's just like we're evenly talking shit and just fucking around, I'm like I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because if I do it with my family, they get all sentidos, and like my
Yeah.
sister walks out of the room, and it's just like it's.
My dad's sister walked up to me one time, and she was just like, my tia. She was like, starts rubbing my stomach, and she goes, this is in Spanish, obviously, but she goes, your bed probably misses you, huh? Rubbing my stomach, looking at me. Like, bitch, fuck
That's
you.
so
Dude,
funny.
You know? But it's like shit like that. And then I grew up with brothers, you know? So it was just always just talking shit. And like, my mom would even tell them straight up, you know, like, tell my brothers that, like, they're better than me at sports, fool. I'm the biggest one, physically. But these fools are, like, better than me at video games and sports and shit. But when it comes to talking shit, my mom would be like, oh, when it comes to word, Alec will run laps around you guys.
Yeah.
But like mentally, you know, just talking shit. Like, don't try to argue with him because it's just not gonna end. And that just comes from constantly just talking shit in my head.
That's like because I'm doing a roast tomorrow.
I suck at roasts,
dude. So I was wondering if that helps you with it because
Yeah.
I'm like off the top of my head, like Andrew Idell's been saying shit to me at the mics. And I'm like, I can't think of anything right now. I'm like, I gotta write something down. I'm not quick like that, and I'm like, I have other people that I know they're just like super like that, and like I don't Marcos Alvarez like was like I was like in the back of the bus talking shit, and like I'm like I just didn't have that,
dude.
Dog.
In
like
Austin, there's a lot of that.
Really, just like
fools that are good at talking shit, like fast, dude.
Yeah.
I did Banana Phone. And,
oh yeah, how was that,
bro? The minute was alright. It was like not memorable, you know.
Yeah.
But there was laughs.
Yeah.
Anyways, after the set,
Alec O-B.
Yeah.
You gotta start with something hating on yourself.
Yeah, I know. I did the fucking STD joke. My third cousin shit. It's so fucking hack, bro. I hate doing it, but I don't know. Anyways, I did the bit, and then the whole time they were just calling me like hella Indian Mexican, you know, like
yeah, Indie Mex.
The best one I heard was I looked like I could frame a house with my feet. That shit was hella funny. Shout out Michael Ridley. Michael Ridley, you killed me with that one. That shit was so funny.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty good.
That's good, food.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
You take that and you run with that, and now that's a good.
Like, and I'm in my head, I'm thinking of trying to roast her, and I'm like, it's not. It's just stupid horseshit. It's like I'm not even gonna bother, like, because I couldn't even confidently be like, take that, Alec. Like, I'd just be like, just shut the fuck up, like.
Yeah.
That's why, like, in crowds, you know, like people say some dumb shit and they like roast. Like, in the moment, like I can think of something, but like outside of it, I'm like,
bro, today, and now I know that it was fucking Tati from the fucking well, like one of the staff members. But I said during the set, I'm like, yeah, I'm 25. And she goes, Jesus, bitch. Like, I fucking, like, right away, my instant reaction was like, who the fuck said that? Like, what the fuck? Like, fuck you.
After she's like, hallelujah. And then like, you knew who said it.
My God. Yeah, and then after I saw her and she was just like, you guys pointed out that she was the one that said it. And it just made complete sense.
Yeah.
Tati's black. And
you are, dude, you look like at least 35.
Yeah, it's a rough 25.
But also, like, you got the musician life, dog. Like, you're fucking been on tours and shit. I know you've been partying fucking crazy after gigs and stuff. Like, that wears us down.
It really does.
It does, dog.
Yeah. The fast life.
Yeah, the fast life.
That was the cool thing about living in the city, you know? Like, it was always something. But I want to live a tour life, bro. Like, I damn near want to be on a bus, like, doing that shit.
Yeah.
That's
music or comedy?
Comedy, food. Music is like... Bruh, that bitch already hoed me out, you know? Like,
yeah.
Well, I try to dude, right here's an example, you know? I put in the 10,000 hours before I ever saw $1 back in music, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why, like, I looked at that shit like a fucking, same thing, like, well, fucking music fucking fuck me, fool, so I'm gonna fuck music, you know? Like,
yeah.
And I'm gonna get everything I can out of that bitch. And that's what I was trying to do, like, when I was playing in the group, it was just, like, it's just easy money, you know? And I look at comedy the same way in the sense that, well, fuck, fool. Like, I told Julian this shit, fool, because Julian's older than me and he has more years in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just like, because he would kind of get frustrated on being like trying to figure out like how can we sell these tickets, you know? And I told this fool straight up. I was like, honestly, dog, the way I look at comedy, like, I gotta let 10 years pass before I even start to think this shit owes me something, fool. You know, because this shit doesn't owe me shit. And I learned that with music, where it's just like, bruh, I played fucking music from fucking 10 years old all the way on, you know? And it's like, I never saw a dollar till I was 20. So it's like, bro, that's 10 years of fucking eating shit. You know, and like comedy is the same thing where it's like, you gotta put in the work, man. Like, you can't expect nothing out of this shit. Like, you just gotta love laughs, honestly. You know what I mean?
You love laughs?
That's the best part of life, brother.
There's, did I remember like the first, and I remember in college specifically, like when I was like I was writing like screenplays and like plays and like that type of stuff, but I'd write comedy, like comedic lines, and I'd write like a joke in the play.
Yeah.
And I remember describing it, and it sounds so corny now, but like I remember like nothing like it. Having words that you wrote and having someone else read them, and then everybody just in the crowd goes, "Oh, that's," just like complete laughs.
Yeah.
I told everybody it's like literally like coming. It like, and not literally obviously, but like, dude, it just felt so fucking good that like your ability to write something, give it to someone else, and then that was a whole other feeling. That's why like I love giving people tags and shit, because then you hear them give a tag and then it works. You're like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, dude, and then it stays with the set, and you're like, I kind of like, I don't take ownership of it, but it just feels good. Like your skills like did something, you know?
Sometimes the way I look at comedy is just like, fuck, I'll say something and I'm just like, I don't even think that was funny.
Yeah.
But it got a laugh, you know? And then it's like, to be able to write something and be like, yeah, this is funny. And then have someone else say it. And then just like, solidify and just prove like, yeah, like, I could think of shit and it'll work. Whoever says, like, doesn't matter who says it.
Yeah.
Like, this shit's just
That's
funny.
where you feel like you're a comedy writer. Feeling
That's
like a
sick as
comedy writer and then a performer, that is like, that is a excellent fucking, like, you've never done like theater or like sketches and or acting or improv.
I did drama when I was in high school, but never like.
But you were, so you've been in plays and shit.
Nah, I never did a play.
Oh, but you were just like you learned about theater.
I did all that, yeah. But
Like,
I never did a play because like I just get along with the drama teacher, man.
yeah, I guess they're fine.
She was cool.
It's uncanny, not to make it gay, but like I didn't realize, like, talking to you now, we have like very similar stories, like in that, like, you were in music for a lot of years, did drama. You did music after high school, but I focused more on like the writing and the performing of just like theater and stuff. And then I'm like, we're both in stand up. And honestly, dude, I feel like I could have started stand up 5 years earlier than I did. But the fact that I waited and did it when I did was right. It's my journey. It's like, it feels like how it's supposed to be, you know? Right. And it feels like, and it definitely feels like
you learned what you had to learn in the other like arts.
Yeah.
Not to say that you stop doing them or stop being a fan.
Yeah.
But it's just like you're able to take that and apply that to like comedy.
Deadass, so like I extracted all the good parts of it, and I still kind of learned things, and I took it to comedy, and now I'm like in this new form where I'm like, oh, this is like truly where I was like
meant to be.
Yeah, because again, it's like we're alone, no one's right, and I did a lot of these improv classes or like these sketch groups, and we were talking about it outside where it's like you got to go audition, dude. I fucking hated being like, I gotta go audition just to go and make sketches with these people. Like, why can't I just find a group of funny people and just do stuff? And every time I try to do stuff with people, it wouldn't work because I was forcing it, or like I was with people that I just didn't fuck with. And then we were in Bad Neighbor, and that worked so well. And then it just died like it naturally was supposed to. Yeah. And now I'm here, dude. And I don't know. It just like the
it was
whole
all necessary.
Yeah. We'll see. Fucking.
That's sick as fuck. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I could take from music that I apply to comedy, you know? But it's because in the process of learning music, the dudes that were teaching me were telling me that. Yeah. They were telling me, like, this is more than just music. And I'm just like, oh, okay, fool. Like, you know? Yeah. But they're saying the truth, bro. It's like, we're teaching you, like, the discipline it takes to, like, really break something down to, like, to, like, a fucking bar. Yeah. One bar of a whole show. You know, breaking it down to the notes on that, where it's like Like that's part of the work, you know. Like have the patience to do that, and I never would have learned that if it wasn't for music,
Yeah.
and to apply that to comedy, where it's just like, okay, bruh, you can write a joke, but it's just like you have to know where you're getting this laugh, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and like you're putting these words in this order, and just like I remember I said this on a podcast with Antonio one time, where I was like, it's crazy. Not that I over here believe in evolution and shit, whatever the fuck, but the whole coming from monkeys shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's hella crazy that being in a room, like if you form a phrase in the right way and deliver it with a certain kind of cadence, like you could pull out fucking like the most primal reaction
Mm-hmm.
of a person, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like,
That's
bruh,
crazy. Wait, look at it.
if
That's
you
cool.
if you if you kill on stage, and I mean obviously not a lot of people get to experience that, but a room full of people laughing sounds like monkeys, dude. Like,
Mm.
you know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it really is the most, I mean, hopefully it's all involuntary and I'm like genuinely pulling these laughs out of you. But it's just like, isn't it crazy that that's like what it is, you know?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, you're just breaking down fucking words and being like, yep, this is my order. And it takes a lot of patience to do that, you know? And like
Yeah.
attention to
Yeah.
detail. And I would have never learned that if it wasn't for music food and the food's telling me that shit like
Yeah.
actively. Like apply this to other shit. This is more than just music
Actually, that like,
in the moment.
what is more than music specifically?
Like just life, you know, like every day.
I think it's a crazy way to look like look so that's like fucking like smoke a joint ass
Hmm.
like really specific.
Yeah,
At
we
the end
did.
of the day, you're saying words and they're getting this specific reaction out of not only just one group of people but multiple.
Yeah.
And knowing that it works in different places, like I used to read poetry at an open mic, and
Ew.
I would right, and and I would read like comedic poems, and they would work, but then I'd be like, all right, that's it, and I'd never do it again. But then now with stand up, it's cool being like, well, I have this joke that I wrote, and I do it
What's
at
the
different.
difference? Yeah, okay, there you go. I was about to ask, what's the difference between a joke and a comedic poem? The delivery or what?
I think a comedic poem is like, it's not really set up punchlines. It's just like funny words or like absurdist things, or like it could be, it's like an like ironic or,
Mm-hmm.
but like when you have a comedy set, it's like a specific like set up punchline or like a certain type of vibe, and I guess definitely one is gay and one one
Mm.
isn't. Dead ass. Like, but I remember doing like poems that were like funny, but feeling like I want to write jokes,
Mm.
you know, like, and now I'm still kind of learning how the fuck to do that, you know, and not just like go up there and, because I feel like sometimes I just go up there and say dumb shit, random shit, absurdist shit, things that are non sequiturs,
Mm.
and expect them to be funny because that's how I think. Well, that's what I think is funny is
Yeah, yeah.
absurdist random shit,
Mm.
and that's not just a set up punchline. It's just like randomness, and sometimes people don't find randomness funny. So,
What's your writing process like? Well,
I
obviously you write and you're a writer,
yeah.
but when it comes to jokes,
Well, I basically just have like I have a note thing on my phone, and I have just random thoughts that come to
mm-hmm.
mind, and I'll basically take that random thought, and I'll either take it to an open mic and just try to riff on it, or I'll write the random thought and I'll write like a whole page on it, just like random shit. I'll go on stage and try to remember the funnier parts of it, and then it kind of just like happens naturally. Like I'm really not good at this whole like, so I'm gonna sit down and write the subject and then the tag, and then like no, I have to like feel it out and go and do it. That sounds good, like feel it out. I have
Mm.
to go and like do it. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
write on stage, but not really. Like I go up with a thought or like some words, and then I figure it out. What about you?
You're kind of similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to. I mean, I used to work in an office, so I'd have a lot of time like at a desk, and right there is where I really started like jotting down ideas and then thinking of like how to make this funny or like what's funny about this to me or same way, you know, something will just come to you or you'll just say something in conversation that's just funny, you know, and
Yeah.
you just write it down. So like I tried writing jokes like that, I guess traditionally, but it does come down to like, well, this happened today or this happened today, and I like or a little topic or I'll remember a story, you know,
Mm.
and I'll be like, okay, well I'm gonna talk about this on stage. Same thing, you know, where it's like I'm gonna go up there and like throw it out there and like hopefully an idea comes to mind. you know, but not all the time it does, and that's when you bomb, you know,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you're throwing out an idea and you're just like, well, I want to talk about this, but I don't really know where to take it.
So because you don't know where to take it, are you looking for the crowd to tell you where to take it? Like,
Kinda.
so I talked to my lonja was out. The I talked to Nathaniel about this, and he's like, "Dude, you have to just write material, and no matter what, as long as you think it's funny, do it."
Yeah.
And fuck if the crowd thinks it's funny or not. And I'm like, but it's like you're just so dependent on whether they're liking it or not, and like hearing where the funny is. So it's like you kind of have to be worried about them liking it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just going up there and performing for what?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you're going up there and not connecting. You're just like going up and like
You
doing
just
it.
do this to your room, like alone.
Exactly.
You know,
You could, or you could write a book and just have the words go be out there. You know.
not to make everything fucking about music, but I would take it back to when I would be in that group and we'd be trying. We were a cover band, fool.
Mm-hmm.
And the way we were getting gigs is just by posting covers and like
Yeah.
them doing well, whatever,
Yeah.
online and social media. But the issue would be at practice being like, okay, what song are we gonna do? It's like, well, people are commenting this or people are saying this, and it's just like, sometimes, a lot of the times, I would like to look at it from the perspective of like a 5-star ass chef, you know, like on the type of restaurants where they don't even have no menus. You
Mm.
know, you're pulling up and you're gonna eat the shit if you like it, and if you don't, like, fuck you, like,
Yeah.
pay
Yeah.
me, you know.
Yeah.
And you could look at it like through that perspective, where it's just like, oh, the people are telling me what they want, and then other people are like, the people don't have no fucking clue what they want
Yeah.
until
So
I
they're just
come
gonna
up,
eat what the fuck they
you
have.
know,
Yeah.
until I come up and serve it, food, you
Yeah.
know. And that's like kind of like Nathaniel's like perspective,
Mhm.
like put into different words, where it's just like, it's like fuck what they think, you know, like they don't even know what they want till I get there.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, and that's why I can't argue it. Like
Yeah.
I wish I could be more like that, you know, and
Yeah.
just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna. And that's why like I have this ass eating joke I've been doing a lot recently, and today I did it a little differently, and I kind
Yeah.
of felt good doing it differently and just
Mm.
fucking around. I was like, I'm not getting the reaction I want, but I think it's funny.
Yeah,
Like I just think I'm
that's
like,
for me like that.
but part of me is like, it's a little selfish, you
Yeah,
know, and I'm
yeah.
featuring and I should be warming the crowd up and doing tight shit, but
Yeah.
also I'm still figuring this shit out, dog. Like I need to take risks and learn shit. Otherwise, I don't want to go up there and do the same tight fucking material I've been doing everywhere. Like,
And it's not to say, I mean, you work at the club, so you kind of have these little benefits, and
Yeah.
where you go on that stage often.
yeah,
And it's not to say that you didn't treat this show as important as it could be, but it's just like, well, you're used to this room, you know,
yeah,
and this is like home for you, so you kind of have more, I think, leeway into being like, well, like I'm at home, fool, you know, like I'm
Yeah.
not technically fucking someone else's show, like I'm over here and I'll try some new shit in a show
yeah.
because it's just like I'm comfortable here, you know.
Yeah, and that's how it feels. But then sometimes, like I hear these reels and shit's like,
Yeah.
man, if you're comfortable, you're a fucking faggot. You're gonna be the terrible comic, and you're a pussy ass motherfucker, and
Do
you're
you
not
think you're
funny.
comfortable?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
It's
for me, I need that just for me. Like I always hear Joey Diaz play this
Yeah.
into my head. He's like, before you move to LA, fucking make sure you're good. Where I'm like,
Yeah.
that's how I want to be. I want to make sure before I go to any other scene, I'm established and I know my voice and I know who
Yeah.
the fuck I am as a comic. Because I think we talked about this at the club.
Yeah.
Our voice here is so unique, so that when you go to the big cities, it stands out.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I go to a big city now, I'll morph into.
That.
So you guys have Hinge?
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Yeah.
you know.
Real.
But I like talking about my family now and real things and like
Yeah.
school. I substitute. I don't know, like.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. It's true, you know. You have to become yourself, and I think the Central Valley is a good place to be able to be you, and to not necessarily feel like you have to mold into the cities, you know, that are around you, because they obviously, not to say that they all think the same, but you get over there and it's like everybody's kind of like on the same vibe, and it's like,
Yeah.
if you move out there or you live in the city, it's like you acclimate. But over here, there's not necessarily like one set culture, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of people do their own shit here,
Yeah.
which is cool, but it's also hard. It makes rooms like tough, you know, because there's actually like all kinds of different people here.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, this guy went up at the open mic yesterday. I hate when people come to the scene here. They come to the valley and they're like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna come here and be racist because
Yeah.
that's what you guys are conservative, right?" I'm like,
it is funny. Some of it can be
Dude,
funny.
that's like 100%. That's
Yeah.
not what this is about. It's more of like people just assuming that you can just go and say racist things without
Yeah,
punchlines,
like this is the place to do it.
dude, like, and it's just like, God, like, I think all of that's funny that you're saying about Indian people cooking with their feet right now. Like, I think it's funny, but you're a two-time comic and you're literally saying on stage, I thought you guys liked racist stuff. This is Bakersfield, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
God, you fucking retard.
There
Like,
used to be a comic right here in the scene that would host open mics, and in between comics, he would talk about how easy this was and how
yeah,
any of you guys could do it. So don't look at anybody like we're special.
yeah. Come on now.
How do
Name
you
them.
feel? How do you feel about? Nah.
Come on, I'll blur it out.